Internet, please help me. I have some problems and I am in desperate need of some answers. So I just purchased this Shrinky Dinks at Michael's today, thinking that I could use it to make something for my daughter. It's her birthday Saturday and I'm making her Terraria cake. And I thought these would make great cake toppers to put on it. And so I was just going to print these out on the Shrinky Dink stuff, the shrinkable plastic stuff, and it would shrink down and they'll be nice cute little displays on her cake, and then afterwards she could even play with them. And that was the plan. Oh, my computer decided to go to sleep. So that was the plan, but this stuff wouldn't even get me to that point. I read a lot of reviews on this and it has a lot of really bad reviews, but it was the only place that was It was the only one that was available nearby, and I could just run and grab real quick. But all the problems online and all the troubleshooting is all to do with the baking. My problem is the printing. I can speak. So, I started out using my Canon photo paper. Sorry, my phone is not... There we go. So I use my Canon matte photo paper setting, print mode high. So... that was using my Canon Pro over there, which is fantastic. And it can pretty much print anything under the sun with ease. And I can show you an example. This was a recent print order on my Etsy of Merlin. And, like, it's fantastic. It's beautiful. It's detailed. As soon as my phone decides to, you know. Yeah, like, it's gorgeous. It matches the print color perfectly from what it is in Photoshop. I mean, for $350, it better print it. But unfortunately, I have very little success with it. So this was my first attempt with my Canon. And I had to like unsmudge it because it was super, super bleeding. But as you can tell, I mean, it's all over the place. It looks like crap. I mean, it was crappy. I changed and played around with some settings. The best settings I found so far was the transparency setting. And that's what it ended up looking like. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to just switch printers. And I thought I would go use my old printer, which is my HP PhotoSmart 70... Oh my gosh, my phone. Yeah, HP PhotoSmart 7520. That's what I used. And I don't know why those are over here, but this was the result. It did a little bit better, but it's still crap. Then I went back to my Canon and started testing out some different paper types. That was what transparency looked like. And then, oh, these other ones are all smudged, but they all pretty much look like this. Transparency and the glossy settings all looked like that. And the transparency setting is the one that produced just one thing that I asked to print. This little bunny. But, I mean, you can tell it's still not even perfect. Like, there's, like, distortions up here by his ears. The squares are all squished and fuzzy on the edges. It's not clean. It's completely crappy, to be honest. But it's the nice, and look, you can even see I cut it from the back side of another picture. Oh my gosh, phone focus. So I'm going to try to shrink this one at least, so I at least have a bunny or something to put on the cake. But I don't know what to do, guys. I followed the instructions perfectly. HP had its own settings. I followed them. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I ordered a backup of the graphics brand, which is this stuff. I've seen YouTubers actually use this specific brand, and they don't have any problems with it, apparently. So that's what I'm going to try to use. I had to order it overnight on Amazon Prime, which still gives me very little time to get this done. I was hoping to do this all today, and I can't. So that's why I'm hoping somebody on the internet will be able to tell me what I am doing wrong, why my printer is being dumb, what the secret is, because none of the complaints online, like I said, none of the complaints. I have not been able to find a single post or thread or video or anything of anyone having trouble with a printer. And I would have forgiven if it was just my old crappy printer, because it really is crappy. But I would not expect that from my nice Canon at all. So it's clearly the printer. It's clearly maybe my Photoshop settings. I don't know. If anyone out there has a solution to this, if you've ever used this particular brand. Because there are different Shrinky Dinks. There's one with a dog on the front. I don't know if this is the same brand, just different, you know, style. Not that dog. There's a different dog. It's like a droopy-eared dog. I don't know how different these papers are between each other. But if you have any experience with this one, or if you've had this problem with your shrink paper before, and you know how to fix it, please comment below. I need help. I am so pressed for time. I wanted to do this really bad. My last dish attempt would probably be to just like print it out on like cardstock and yeah, just put it on like toothpicks. Something not great, but I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, please help me. Thanks. Bye.